Welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Joseph Blackman, and you are here on the Bay Area Business Podcast. So, I'm here with Derrick Anderson. Derrick Anderson, tell us a little bit about yourself, what you do, and how you add value to the community.
Oh, great. Again, my name is Derrick. I'm a massage therapist in Walnut Creek, and I specialize in massage therapy for tension headaches and migraines. And I think that's the one value that I do bring to the community is that there are a number of massage therapists in Walnut Creek in the Bay Area, and I can probably guarantee you that maybe one may specialize in tension headaches and migraines, and I would probably say that would be me.
That's a good market you're in there. Huh?
Well, the thing is that there's so many massage therapists out there, and to just really separate myself, I just kind of through the years just trying to figure out what I really was good at, and then that's kind of what I figured out.
Okay. So you went into where you're good at, what you were really good at. So give us a story, an actual story of an aha moment that got you to be the tension headache man.
Oh yes.
Like, did you have headaches a lot? Your wife?
No. So what happened was, I was watching a movie.
Okay.
What movie? I can't remember the name of the movie, but the lady, one of the ladies, it was probably one of those Tyler Perry movies, but
yeah.
They were in a hair salon.
Yep.
And so the hairdresser was working on the lady's hair.
Yep.
The phone rings.
Mm-hmm.
She picks the phone up. She's talking on the phone, but she's still doing the lady's hair.
Yeah.
Right? So then that aha moment was like, wow, what part of the body could I massage and talk on the phone at the same time? And so through the process of elimination, it became the neck and the shoulders. Like I actually kind of just went through the, kind of played the scenarios back in my head, like when I was actually massaging, and it feels like my hands are like on autopilot. Like they just kind of know what they're doing without me. I can hold conversations and still be massaging this person's neck and their shoulder.
Yeah.
And so from there, doing a little bit of research, finding out there are a lot of headaches, tension headaches, migraines, cluster headaches.
Define tension. Was it just people being tense?
So, what a tension headache is mainly caused by stress.
Mm-hmm.
There are certain muscles in the neck that when they get tight, when they're under stress, they develop these trigger points, and these trigger points refer pains. These trigger points are they have been studied, scientifically studied, and show that they have these referral patterns. So certain muscles in the neck refer to certain points of the head, thus causing a pain, which everyone thinks, oh, I'm having a headache.
Yeah.
And which they really are in essence, but it may not be from it's not the one you may get from having a hangover.
Yeah.
Or from getting hit in the head with a sledgehammer.
That'd be a little bit different headache.
Yeah, so these headaches are really just coming from the muscles that are referring pain in different parts of the head.
Okay. You broke it down for me. That makes a lot of sense now. So let's dig a little bit deeper into your head, into the head of Derrick Anderson. So give us Derrick Anderson's definition of the word failure.
Well, to me, failure. To me, failure is more. It can be a roadblock if you definitely don't know where you're going.
Mm-hmm.
But if you know you have a destination, if you know you have a purpose, if you know there's a desire that you have, and there's something that you have accomplished, failure is just part of the process.
Yep.
It's as some people say, it's the cost of doing business. You jump in water, you're gonna get wet.
Yep.
You're gonna get your dew wet. So you might as well just get over it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So to me, if you're really true to what you're doing, failure is just gonna be part of the process. It's just part of it.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. So what's your plan for business growth in the next 52 weeks?
Well, what I'm looking at right now, as we were talking a little bit off camera, I'm in the process of writing a book.
Okay.
And I'm also, and so my goal is to kind of promote the book, get some other books going, basically just on trigger point therapy.
Yeah.
And trigger point therapy for different ailments like plantar fasciitis, back pain, carpal tunnel.
Yeah.
So I'm looking to get those in the works, and I have a blog called the Chronicles of Pain.
The Chronicles of Pain.
So just trying to make sure getting that information out there. Excuse me. Getting that little getting that info out.
Yeah.
and just kind of honing my skills a little bit more.
Yeah.
On the table.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you talked about honing your skills, and that's actually my next question. So give us your personal development regimen. How does Derrick Anderson better himself?
Well, you know, working with clients, you know, you have to be there for them.
Mm-hmm.
When you're in the room, you have to be in the moment. You know, your mind can't be drifting off.
Yeah.
You know, you really have to be, because people are paying you for your services, for your skills, and you know, it's as a person, a service provider, it's really your responsibility to be in that moment. You know,
Yeah.
you owe that to your clients. And so for me, as I prepare, I try to prepare myself spiritually. You know, I pray, I meditate, I try to keep my body in shape.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so my immune system is strong. You know,
Yep.
I try to eat right, so you know I don't have to call in sick. You
Yep.
know, or cancel on clients like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So really, it's just about, you know, reading, exercise, eating right,
Uh-huh.
you know, thinking right,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
enjoying you know, and just enjoying life itself. And through that, I feel that I bring that good positive energy into my work.
Into your work. Okay.
Exactly.
Okay. That makes sense. So give us your definition of a success. What does success sound like to Derrick Anderson?
Well, I feel that success is really, you know, it's subjective to every person.
Mm-hmm.
And to me, success for myself would be doing the things that I love to do.
Yeah.
You know, I love working out with kettlebells. So if I got a workout in, I chalk it as a success.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love playing basketball. If I can get in a couple of games a week, I chalk that as a success.
Mm-hmm.
So there are a lot, you know, I'm the type of person where I really like to be in control of myself.
Yeah.
But you know, things happen, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
And so as long as you know, I'm working on myself and continuing to get better as a service provider of massage, and you know, working on my business marketing skills.
Yeah.
You know, that's every day is a win.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool. So how do you give back to the community?
Well, I have one program I have right now is I was a veteran, so you know I was in the Navy, and so we have a program where I give part of the proceeds from every massage session to wounded warriors.
Gotcha. Okay.
I've done some volunteer work in the past for different races out in Walnut Creek. They do the turkey trot and things like that. So so the biggest thing I would say right now is just, you know, giving back for the wounded warriors.
Okay. So it sounds like you're writing a book. That means you probably read books as well.
I do.
So recommend one personal development book and one business book for our listeners.
The one, I guess, personal development book I'm sure many people who are in business have probably already read it. It's by Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich.
Yep.
So that was the one, kind of the first one that I kind of read and kind of like, okay, this makes sense.
Yeah.
A lot of people laugh at this when I say the Robert Kiyosaki, Rich Dad, Poor Dad.
Yeah.
Even though sometimes the stories can be a little flamboyant, I think the philosophy behind it is behind the stories or what's relevant.
Exactly. Yeah.
And so the point is that you can do a lot more when you own your own business, or when when you're in control of your own income potential, rather than having your income potential in the hands of another person.
Performance based instead of linear.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so so those would probably be two books, you know, that from the top of my head. And what was the other book again?
The personal development in business.
Okay, so business, I tend to gravitate towards Dan Kennedy. I don't know if you're familiar with Dan. Dan's a direct, he's an old school direct marketer.
Yeah.
So just about anything that Dan Kennedy writes, he has like no BS to marketing, no BS to local marketing, like no BS to thriving in some whatever economy. And so that's who I kind of glean from with my marketing. Like right now, I just finished reading a book called The Ultimate Marketing Machine, and so that's kind of he just kind of shows you how to set up a funnel, business funnel, and then kind of lead people through the business process. So anything pretty much Dan Kennedy writes, I pretty much read.
Okay, nice. So, who is one of your influences, and how have they influenced you?
Wow. I can't really say because I can't really say one person from the top of my head, but to me, I would say the entrepreneur, because it's that entrepreneurial spirit that our country was built upon.
Yeah.
And I just like being around business people because it doesn't matter what the economy is doing. Yeah. It really doesn't matter, And so they kind of think, they kind of have tunnel vision.
Yeah.
Especially when it's concerning their business.
Yeah.
I like watching shows like the Shark Tank.
Yep.
And just how these people get on here and they had an idea and they've taken this idea and now they're pitching it to these people for capital, and these people are just oh, well, this is wrong, and they're tearing this down, but they don't care. Or you watch and I just all those shows where people go in like Bar Rescue, those type of shows, and they go in and they tell you your whole business is messed up, and these people are like, there's nothing, you can just see how they there's nothing wrong with my business, and it's like, man, this thing is a wreck. But they just stand behind it. So I would say just the entrepreneur in general, those are the people that really inspire me.
Okay, nice. So how can we find more about you, your blogs, websites, social network?
Yeah, so again, I'm located locally in Walnut Creek, near downtown. I have a website called bodyworks-plus.com, so that's the website. I have a Facebook page, bodyworksplus.com. I have a blog called the Chronicles of Pain.com. Of course, I'm on Yelp. You can definitely Google Bodyworks Plus, and I come up, and that's probably about it.
Okay, nice. So this is my last question. It's a pretty interesting question, so get ready for it. If you had a friend coming in town and they're starving, they got to eat, right? Where would you take them to get a bite to eat that best represents the Bay Area?
I would take them to Wendy's.
Come on, man. Wendy's is
I'm just saying. Well, it depends on how hungry they were.
Best represents the Bay Area.
The best represents the Bay Area. Well, depends on who's paying. If I'm paying, I could probably take them to Scott's.
Scott's? Okay.
Yeah, because I take them to Scott's.
Yeah.
Well, probably the one in Jack London.
Okay.
Because I think that it would be more diverse. Of people.
Yep.
Jack London Square, and then you kind of get a little bit of the flavor of the Bay. You get to see the Bay, and you get to see San Francisco all lit up. So I'd probably take them to Scott's.
All right, Scott's it is. Well, Derrick, I just want to say thanks for taking the interview. You shared a lot of great tips to our listeners. I'm sure they'll be able to glean from this and apply it to their lives and their business. And I'll see you at the top.
All right, thanks.
All right.
Yeah.